Hello to all you beautiful people. Hello dolls. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel. If you are an existing subby with me, welcome back, guys. I'm so excited for this set of nails. If you are new here, if you want to wait till the end to hit that subscribe button, by all means, I'm sure you will by the end of the video. I'm so excited for this set. It's a very bright and just cheery design, and I definitely didn't mean to come off cocky right there. Like, I'm not saying like I know you'll subscribe. I'm just saying like I hope you'll subscribe. I'm hoping to bring you guys better content, and just I'm trying some new ideas, different things. I put this rainbow border up hoping that it would contrast well with the rainbow vertical ombre design I got going here. I'm so excited. I'm just laying my thin clear base with my Mia Secret, as I always do, and I've basically filed this set back down to nothing, just a little bit of thin base from before, which I like to have so I could file back down to it. It makes it so much easier. The reason why I did the ring finger first is because I picked up too big of a bead for my base and I had to go in on a different finger with it first. So I'm just continuing laying my thin clear base, and I think I have noticed lately that I've been maybe putting too much of a thin base. I mean, maybe my thin base isn't too thin after all, but no, I think it's just like it depends on the shape of your client's nails, honestly. Like like this client in particular, she has extremely C-curved nails, so it does give the appearance that it's thicker than usual. However, that's not the case, I promise. I've put up a list here of the products I have used, you know, just in case you guys didn't hear what I said. I'm using Mia Secret's Pink Ice Cream, and then for the rest of my colors, I'm using all of my Chisel Neons. They don't come with names. They only come with Neon 1, Neon 2, Neon 3, Neon 4, Neon 5, Neon 6, and so forth. So, you know, in hindsight, I wish I would have did this set a little different, because I actually went in with my pink and then my Glam and Glitz Neon Orange in Overheat, or no, Popsicle rather. And then on the other hand, I ended up doing the yellow and orange, and I'm like, you know what, I should have did that on this side, but instead I ended up going in with the Popsicle and my Neon Coral from Chisel. And I'm like, I don't know why I did that. I thought I had not enough fingers for all the colors, or too many fingers, and I thought that it was going to be like an even amount of all colors, and I ended up being wrong. But in the end, we got there. They looked great in the end. Obviously, like, there are some things I always nitpick about my work. I'm always really, really hard on myself. I just feel like I could do better every time, and that's what I shoot for. Obviously, vertical ombres, they're not easy to do. They're not like the regular horizontal ombres where you're, you know, building up some of your structure halfway and then bringing the other part halfway over. That's much easier because you're already blending in that direction. To blend vertically, it's pretty tricky because you have to keep going in with small wet beads, and you don't want to overbuild it. And I just feel like maybe I did that on some of these nails, because in the end, when I encapsulated, they, you know, just like one or two of them ended up being just a little thicker than I prefer. However, obviously you learn from your mistakes every time, so do not get down on yourself. I just want to touch base really quick on something that, you know, I see a lot of ladies on Facebook in particular that get really down on themselves about their nail work and customers and stuff like that. Let me just tell you guys, when I first started doing nails, I started off by doing my own nails, practicing on my daughters, whoever would pretty much let me practice on them. Because it was like, you know, I understood that I had to practice to get better, so I didn't want to charge people straight out the gate. So I would practice on my daughters, myself, and just the better and better I got, the quicker I got. Then I started taking clients, and for the longest time, I would have like, at the most clients, I'd have like 4 or 5, and I'd start getting excited and like, oh my goodness, it's starting to pick up now, only to be let down and go back down to like 2. There was a long time where I only had 1, 2 customers at the most, and they stood with me for many years. I'm sad to say they're not with me anymore. Like, I'm still in contact with one of them. They're not with me anymore, but I'm, you know, moving on to bigger, better things. Like, I've gone up on my prices, probably 3 or 4 times. And that's the good part about this business. Like, the better you get, the quicker you get, the more established you get. You know, people basically sell themselves to each other. Like, my clients, they show their nails off to each other. That's how I get most of my clients, through word of mouth, and basically my clients selling themselves to other people and, you know, using social media to my advantage. One of the reasons why my channel is so near and dear to my heart is because you guys really gave me the courage to really open up about my love and my passion for art, and it gave me the platform to really showcase what I love to other people, and the fact that there's other people out there that enjoy the same things as me. Like, that's encouraging. And, you know, I'll get more into it in vlogs, but I had a really, really rough childhood growing up. I was abused as a kid, really, really badly, me and all my siblings. Was taken away as a child, grew up in the system, had kids very young, got married very young, was in a very abusive relationship, and luckily I escaped with my life, just barely, but those things scarred me to the point where it made me a bitter person. And when I met my current husband now, whom I've been with for 13 years now, he had to tell me, look, you know, you owe it to yourself to get your life on track. Nobody owes you anything. I know you're hurting. I know people have wronged you, but you owe it to yourself to get yourself up out of this hole that you're sinking into. You know, because when hate festers in your heart, you know, the thing was I was so young, and so many bad things happened to me in the foster system, the foster care system. And I felt like someone should have been there to protect me, and nobody was. And here these people are, they're supposed to be taking care of you, and they're hurting you worse than your own family. Now, my parents are no better, and I actually don't even talk to them, and I want something better for my children. But that just goes to show you how the abused can become the abuser. And that's why I know firsthand it is not worth living with hate or regret in your life, because it gets you nowhere. It solves nothing. Yeah, at the end of the day, you can say, you know what, they're going to pay for what they did to me. But the real person that's paying is yourself, because you're living with this anger that literally is eating you up inside. And it was starting to eat me up. I was just becoming this person that I truly, truly wasn't deep down inside. And I knew I had to change that. When I found nails, it initially started because I had a bad experience at a salon, but it grew into something way more. It grew into a sisterhood. It grew into a beautiful idea. And then it just, for me, the art of it is what I love, because growing up I did acting, and acting really is my first love. Like, if I got to choose whatever career I wanted, it would be an actress. I've always wanted to be an actress. But doing nails for me gives me that connection to people that acting would too. And I get to meet all kinds of beautiful people, and I get to hear all kinds of beautiful stories. And I'm just, it never ceases to amaze me, like, just all the surprises I come into contact with, and just all the great stories and the sad stories, and the connections we make as people, and just so much of how much more we have in common than we actually think with each other. And at the end of the day, we're all people. We all need to be heard. We all need to listen. And we all have a story to share. And I'm just hoping to bring more of that to you guys. And I'm really hoping that you're enjoying my channel. And yeah, I love what I do, guys, and I really hope that it shows. And I definitely have big plans for this channel. I have a lot of videos on my channel, and I have noticed that that's not typical of most channels. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Maybe I'm not trying hard enough. I don't know. There's times where I kind of get discouraged, but I have seen your comments, and I have seen, you know, you ladies feel I'm doing just the right amount of stuff. So I will definitely take your advice on that and just continue to do what I'm doing, and just hope that the channel continues to grow and continues to reach more people, because I definitely have more of a story to share, and I hope that anyone that's out there listening to this can relate to me in one way or another, and just understand that if you've been through some of the similar things that I have, you're not alone, and you definitely have a shoulder with me and an ear to listen. So definitely don't hesitate to put in the comments if you've experienced anything similar, how my channel has helped you, or what you love about my channel, what you don't like about my channel, anything you feel necessary, because I read all the comments, and I definitely subscribe back to all my subscribers, and I just love all you guys. Really, really, I really do. I know I don't know you guys personally, but just the human interaction and the comments and the warmth, you can feel the love in the comments and the support, and I just really appreciate you guys. And I don't have to know you personally to have love for you, like, you know. So I just want you guys all to know that, and that you guys all mean a lot to me. I know you all don't comment, but just your subscription alone means the world. So I don't want to get all sappy and everything. I want you guys to really enjoy this video. I won't stay on here too much longer and take up your time. I'm gonna put the music on. It's been on, so you could just listen to that. But this glitter is just amazing. I love this extra fine iridescent glitter. It's like a off whitish color base, and then it like shines blue gold in the light. So on this opposite hand here, I go in now with the blue and the purple, and I start off with the purple on the right and the blue on the left, because then I'll do the blue on the right and the green on the left on the ring finger, and kind of so on and so forth. And this is the hand where I did the yellow with the orange, so you could kind of see what I was talking about with the beginning hand, where I did the pink and the coral, and then the pink and the orange. Kind of kicking myself in the butt after that, but it's okay. You know, obviously I learned for the next time, and I will just go in and finish this hand. And she loved it in the end, so that's all that mattered. I did want you guys to really pay attention to the one bead method I was using. I actually place my bead, and then I will wipe my brush, and I will dip back into my liquid and go around the edges of the bead and make sure like they're all flush and gripping the. It's really funny, actually. It's weird kind of how I stumbled onto this method by accident. I was looking for a way to just get my encapsulation quicker, and I realized if I wipe my brush, place my bead near the cuticle, or you know, close enough to it, wet my brush after I wipe it, go back in and kind of press on it and mold it around those edges, it kind of just grips into place automatically. It's really weird. Like, you have to see it in person to understand what I'm really saying. Hopefully you guys can see it clear enough on the video. If not, just leave it in the comments below, and I will try to get a closer up shot of me doing the encapsulation in the way I'm talking, you know, or referring to rather. Oh my god, I just love that glitter so much. Oh my goodness, so pretty. And I have like a full thing of it. It's like, and such a little bit of this stuff goes a long way. And I was actually considering, guys, what do you think about this idea? I don't know, it's probably crazy, but I was actually thinking about doing before and after photos of the sets. That part's not crazy. I was thinking about taking the paper towels after I'm done with my sets. You see how I wipe my brush and all those beautiful colors wipe out? I wanted to take each of these towels after I'm done with a set and like maybe start framing them or something. I don't know, like waiting for them to dry and then framing them, because obviously you don't want like the fumes from the monomer or the acrylic to like melt anything. So I don't know. Let me know what you ladies think. If you've watched until this point and you heard what I just said, let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Like, do you think that I should start taking the napkins that I wipe my brush on and like start using them as art? Just kind of like, oh yeah, I remember that set. Like, I could have my client like sign it and date it, and you know, maybe take a picture of it with the set that we did from it. I don't know. It's just an idea. Just something I'm throwing out there, but I don't know, maybe I shouldn't share that publicly. I don't want anybody taking my idea. But, oh well. It is what it is. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. And you heard it here first, Sharon's Nail Boutique. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, look at how pretty these this green and this blue goes together. Oh my god, I love these colors. And I just love how bright and pretty neon the neon green and the blue is from Chisel. They're just amazing. The pigments in these colors are just to die for, especially the blue is just, oh my god. And then that glitter just, it really just takes it up that whole extra notch. Like, oh my god. And it's just enough shimmer to like make it that extra pretty it needs, but not too much to where it like completely takes over the nail, you know what I mean? Okay, so I put the green on the right in this one, and then the yellow goes on the opposite side. And then on the pointer, I'll go in with the yellow, and then the orange, and then the thumb, the orange, and the pink. So that's what I was talking about. So hopefully, if you guys watched up until now, you're still here and enjoying the video. I'm sorry I've talked almost the whole way through. If you're new here and you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? You will definitely not regret it. I definitely appreciate you being here and would not have it any other way. You will not regret subscribing to my channel, I promise, especially if you're a nail lover like moi. So this yellow here is just another Chisel Neon. It goes so pretty with that green color, but again, like I said, it is a harder color to work with, so just be mindful of that. When you're using it, just make sure you're using it wet and that you're going in with it, you're kind of playing with it and mushing it around to where you need it to blend and stuff. So just finish up with that glitter, and I will move on to my pointer finger with the yellow and my color from Glam and Glitz, which is Popsicle. Here we go. So we'll go in with the neon. I think the yellow is neon. Yeah, neon 1. And then the green one was neon 2. The neon coral is neon 4. The pink is neon 6. The purple I think is solid 54. It's actually technically not a real neon, but it was the closest thing I had for Chisel, close enough to the neon purple. I'm gonna get it, but I pretty much think they're almost gonna be exactly alike. However, I am going to get it just to have the complete set, and I believe that one is neon 5. And the blue one is neon 7. I'm also going to be getting their other orange that they have, the more orange like the one here by Glam and Glitz. And I'm also going to be getting their more Barbie pinkish neon color. So when I get those, I will share those with you guys. Any questions, pop them below. I will leave my email in the description box. Anything at all, ladies or gents, definitely don't hesitate to leave it in the comments below. I love you guys all so much. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe and share so we could get, you know, quicker to 1,000 people and get that giveaway up and going. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. And I hope you guys had a great Memorial Day. God bless, and I love you all so much. Have a great night, guys.